on the team of Brogan Finlay and Heath Youngblood. These guys look impressive, I'll tell you that for sure. Listen to this ovation from the Nashville local crowd. It's amazing. It's deafening in here. I can hardly hear myself. We have two impressive teams here at CCW Game On at the RedCon1 Gym in Nashville, Tennessee. It's Maximus and Leonis, the Khan brothers. They have wrestled in Ohio Valley Wrestling, taking on the team of Heath Youngblood and Brogan Finlay. Yes, Finlay is a name wrestling fans are very familiar with. He is second-generation star son of the Belfast Bruiser, Fit Finlay. This new team of Youngblood and Finlay are based out of Atlanta, Georgia. As ring announcer Sean Bosman told us. And of course, the Ohio natives, Maximus and Leonis, are two colossal mammoth individuals. And I'm going to tell you, they gave the South American Alliance all they could handle back at Meltdown last month. That was Saturday, March the 12th. And we're going to see Heath Youngblood starting out against Maximus. These guys look like Greek gods. Something out of Greek mythology does the Khan brothers, this duo, and they wrestled Lakai and Meadow back for CCW, made their debut for Coastal Championship Wrestling. The Youngblood, has wrestled in Chattanooga. And we know that Brogan Finlay was actually trained by A.R. Fox, who we're going to see take on Brian Cage later on tonight. But Maximus has got the upper hand. He's using that leverage, using that big body, all that muscle, side headlock. But Heath Youngblood is fighting out of it, trying to do all he can to get out of this current predicament. Trying to use the ring ropes, sends him in. The shoulder tackle will win every time, especially when you're the size of Maximus Khan. But he took his eyes off the ball and away from his opponent, and that's Heath Youngblood. Here comes Finlay and Youngblood in. They're using their quickness as they tripped up Maximus. That was a very well executed double hip toss by both Brogan Finlay and Pete Youngblood. Here's a cover. There's a referee in position. Shoulder was up by Maximus. We know that the Khan brothers were OVW Southern Tag Team Champions. They held those titles, so they would love to have an opportunity to compete for those CCW tag titles once again. I want to also tell you about Finlay and Youngblood. You know, Finlay teamed with his brother Dave Finlay on an episode of New Japan Pro Wrestling Qrown. They took on some of the greatest competition for that promotion. And we're seeing Youngblood try to work on the midsection of Maximus. And Maximus goes through the ropes. Here comes Finlay. And Leonis tried for a double clothesline, but it's a double clothesline attempt by Youngblood, and Finlay sends him over the top rope. And he is frustrated. He's beside himself. Youngblood formerly tagged with Carson Booker, so Pete is familiar with tag team wrestling, and so is Brogan Finlay, but right now they've got to really get their act together because both Leonis and Maximus have gained the advantage, definitely, over their opposition right now currently. And they're using that double team methods with a knee to the back. Here's a suplex. Oh, you can hear the thud of the mat as Youngblood hit back first. And it's the Qrown that has the advantage. It's all going in their favor, working in their favor, rather. Here's a cover. He was able to get out of it. And that was a lethal blow by Leonis Khan, driving the knees to the midsection. Here's the double team by the Khans. Knife edge chop by Leonis of the Qrown. Finlay is just anxiously awaiting to get into the ring to help out Pete Youngblood. There's a double lariat attempt. Double shoulder tackle. They have a football background. Both are just tremendous athletes. There's the tag by Maximus to Leonis. Oh, this is not a good spot to be in if you're Pete Youngblood. They attack the lower regions. He's going to sing soprano now if he's singing a choir. They've got him grounded in the submission hold. And that's smart because they are quicker when referencing Youngblood and Finlay. It's very intelligent, strategic, a sound game plan by Leonis and Maximus. The crowd wielding their support behind Youngblood and Finlay. And he drives him on the mat, does Maximus. And that's not good sportsmanship. Here's a cover. That was close to 3, but Pete Youngblood got the shoulder up. He's applying the pressure is Maximus. Of course, Maximus and Leonis were trained by Jake the Snake Robertson Bodie in the OVW Training Facility. Shoulders trying to find a way to get out of the situation. He lands on his feet as Youngblood. Here's a tag to Brogan Finlay. Here is Leonis, the legal man in, as well as Finlay. Back elbow. How about another one? If it's working, why stop? And a vicious drop kick by Brogan Finlay. And just splashes Leonis in the corner. And repeated that action, which was very smart on the behalf of Brogan Finlay. And there's a running, dropping drop kick. drives the elbow down off the middle rope. That may do it. Here's the cover. He kicked out. Did Leonis. Maximus tried to go for a clothesline. They send him over the top rope onto the outside floor. This is their opportunity when talking about Heath Youngblood and Brogan Finlay. He goes for the top rope. He connects with the elbow. Here's a pin. Oh, it's so close, but it's still not a 3 count. There's a tag to Brogan Finlay. That was very smart. Get the fresh man in and just continue to do damage. Work on the opponent. But Maximus trips up Heath Youngblood. There's some uppercuts by Leonis. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. There's a clothesline splash spear by Maximus. Here's a pin. The Qrown win it. They defeat Finlay and Youngblood. What a matchup, fans. And the fans are behind the Qrown. Listen to these reactions by the Nashville crowd at RedCon1 Gym. Finlay and Youngblood walk away with a valiant effort. They should be very proud of themselves. That's Leonis and Maximus, the Qrown. They are your winners.
Do you want to be a mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.